Hey guys, Josh at Bane Tech, and I want to show you a video about the new Tylt wristband for the Moto 360. This is a pretty cool band. It's made out of silicone, but it's actually really nice. In this video, what I'm going to do is show you how to put it on and take it off, and just kind of give you my 2 cents about the experience that I've had with this wristband. This has actually been the band that I've used since I got my replacement Moto 360, and that came with the steel bands, but I needed to do a review on this, so I went ahead and put it on. And to get a full opinion about it, I've been using it for about a week or so now, and it's been really nice. I've enjoyed using it. First of all, in the box, you're going to get a tool to be able to take the pins out of the watch itself, and then also to be able to reinstall it. So you get this nice tool here, and it's actually really good quality, so I like how they included that. You also get a couple pins to be able to use with the wristband, because specifically with my watch, it came with these little brackets here that you put with the steel band, and you have to take these brackets out in order to use this full length of the wristbands. So this is what the finished product looks like. It's really nice. It's a thick silicone material. Then you have these metal clasps here at the ends, which actually work really nice together. I'll put it on my wrist so you can see what it looks like, but I just want to show you how it looks. And I really like how it matches with the silver 360 because of the silver tips. I really like that a lot. So this is actually kind of difficult to put on wrapping around the camera, so just bear with me for just a second as I put this on. Once you get it through, just size it to where you need it. For my wrist, I usually put it on the third to last, and then there's this little piece right here that goes right into the other holes on the other side, and you just kind of press that in, and that's it. That's what it looks like. One of my favorite things about this, besides how it looks with the Moto 360 Silver, is that it's actually really comfortable. It's really nice. It feels good. It doesn't feel uncomfortable in the least bit at all. And what I like about this concept too is that it's made of silicone. So if you're the type of person that wants to use a smartwatch for health reasons, you could take this jogging without worry of the bands getting messed up by sweat or water, rain, or anything like that. So that's one of the benefits that I see with this wristband. Because it is made of a silicone material, you're not going to ruin anything like a leather band. I don't see the purpose of taking that for a jog or workout, because you're going to get that thing kind of nasty and all sweaty and stuff. So I really like how this kind of material helps promote that kind of lifestyle. Alright, so there's not really much else to show off except for putting it on and off. So you got to see what it looks like on my wrist. There you go. So let's go ahead and get this taken off so you can see how to install it. Alright, so one thing I want to point out is that I actually goofed up. I made the mistake and was not as careful as I needed to be, and I made a crack on the back, which was actually the reason why I even sent off the first one in the first place, because it started cracking a lot like this when I had just the normal gray leather band on there. So this time I'm just going to have to live with this crack, and hopefully it doesn't get any worse. But just be careful before you mess with anything. Watch some videos, watch this video. Just be extremely careful with what you're doing, because I hardly put any kind of pressure on this point and end up cracking. That's when I was taking the original band off. Once again, just be very careful. It doesn't take much to crack this, so be super careful. So as you can see here on this side, you can see the pin right there, and these are spring actions, so when you press down on it, it should release and be able to get the band out. And you'll do that on both sides. So again, be super careful when you're doing this. If you see that space, use the one that has the most gap. You're just going to take it, press on the inside. Just try to get enough pressure to press down onto it. And there you see how that just kind of released. Now these are the pins that come with it, or you can use the ones that are already in your watch. And you just take these out just like that. The hardest part is actually putting it back in, because you got to line it up just right. So I'm going to put this one back in so you can see what it looks like, and try to do the best I can. Now it's kind of hard to see it just with the lighting, but there is a little hole on the inside there, and that's what you're going to want to do. Take one side, one of these sides, whatever you're most comfortable with, find that spot and get it right in there, like where it's not going to move or anything. The next, you're going to want to take the other end and end up pushing this down and finding the other hole to get it nice and secure. I'm just going to switch it around a little bit so I can get my comfortable spot. And what I did at first was just use my fingernail to kind of push it down. You can use the tool if you want to. What you can do is just kind of slide it in, and now it's in place. You see how kind of easy that was? You actually don't necessarily need to use the tool. As long as you can get that part to push down enough to get onto the edge, you can try to find it and maneuver it into that hole. So that is how you change out the wristband for specifically this band made by Tylt, but this will be kind of like a universal concept. And I'll go ahead and take this one off because I'm actually going to be putting a steel band back on because I get some links and tools to be able to do it. So be able to try to do this again for you. See how that released? There you go. Then you can switch out your wristbands as much as you want. Alright, so that's been my review on the Tylt wristband for the Moto 360. I really think that this is worth checking out. I'll leave a link down below in the description if you want to pick one up for yourself. There's actually different colors to choose from, so you can really customize this to the look that you want. Thanks guys for watching, I really appreciate it. If you found that this video was helpful to you and that you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. If you have not subscribed yet, please do so you can see more videos like this.